Hello, my name is Jacob Kenney, current student in aviation meteorology for the summer section, and this is my first test video for the weather briefing slides. So basically what I'm going to be going over in this presentation is a brief analysis of a surface chart. As you can see here on this slide, I just pulled this off of current avid weather.gov today. And this is just an example of a surface chart. You can see all of the different lines and letters over there, so we're just going to be diving in right ahead and explain what each thing means here. So right away you'll notice the letters that you'll see spread across the US map here, the H's and L's. Essentially all that's telling you is your high and low pressure systems, their respective letters. The next thing you'll probably notice will be all of the squiggly lines all across the map. And essentially what these are just your fronts. So there's three basic fronts that we can derive from this current analysis right now. Cold, warm, and stationary fronts. If you look right into middle region of Montana, that'll be our first front we'll talk about. That's an example of a cold front, and you can distinguish it from the others by its blue color and the blue triangles attached to the line. As you move a little bit west of Montana, you'll see next front we'll discuss. It's called a stationary front, and the way this differs is it's basically the two fronts, cold and warm, combined. Neither one is basically able to overcome the other, and so it becomes stationary, hence the stationary front. And it's easy to distinguish just by the repeating pattern of red line, blue line with its respective shapes attached to it, the red circle for warm fronts, blue triangle for cold fronts. As for our last front we'll talk about, if you go way up in the northern Canada region, you'll see connected right to the L for low pressure system, you'll see the warm front, that red solid line with the red circles attached to it. And last and not least, we will discuss what's called a trough. If you look right into California, going right through the state line of California, you'll notice that segmented orange, almost brownish colored line, and that is what we call a trough. Basically an area of warmer lower pressure that you'll see going right through there. And that's basically all we're going to discuss in this first test video. I'll go ahead and end this video now, and hopefully have these next videos more in depth talking about future weather briefings. Thanks.